In today's hectic world, we can sometimes forget to stop and notice when good things happen. And speaking of good things, the National Parents Organization has been busy improving the lives of children throughout the U.S., and particularly in Virginia. To be blunt, Virginia's child custody laws are outdated and keep us mired in a 1950s Mad Men dynamic. This is also the case with child custody laws and family courts in most states across the country. Thankfully, an increasing number of states are passing legislation that recognizes what the social science has conclusively proven. Children need their parents in their life, regardless of marital status and gender. Not just one, both parents. Under Virginia's current system, parents of children of all ages struggle to maintain relationships with their children after divorce or separation. It's a heartbreaking issue, so the National Parents Organization stepped in. They made a concerted effort to include both moms and dads in their membership and leadership. To spearhead efforts in Virginia, the NPO named Christian Paasch chair of the state's chapter. He formed a core group of men and women committed to responsible and consistent messaging in support of bringing shared parenting to Virginia. In their first year, they published over 15 op-eds and were appointed to a seat on Virginia's Child Support Guidelines Review Panel. Christian and his team continued traveling the state and meeting with lawmakers. One of these lawmakers was Virginia House Delegate Glenn Davis, who enthusiastically agreed to sponsor a bill. At the same time, the NPO Virginia team continued making state and national headlines. From the front page of the Washington Post to state newspapers, the good news continued to roll in. Delegate Glenn Davis introduced House Bill 1351, which requires the court to formally consider shared custody on par with sole custody. As a result, the House subcommittee passed the bill unanimously. Paasch and his team connected with leaders on both sides of the aisle. Yes votes started pouring in on their way to unanimously passing in both the House and Senate. Shortly thereafter, the bill passed into law, with Governor Northam hosting a ceremonial signing of the historic bill. But as great as this news is, Virginia still has a lot of work to do. We look forward to seeing Virginia and other states continue down the path toward true shared parenting, which is good for mothers, good for fathers, and best for children and families. Call or email your Virginia representative today, expressing support for shared parenting.